IVM.
$100. That's all it takes to begin your journey with Bitcoin and Ethereum. No, really. With CoinSwitch, you can start investing in over 100 cryptocurrencies with just 100 rupees. On top of that, there are zero charges for deposits and withdrawals, so you can trade, buy, sell, however and whenever you want. All of this, plus their extremely intuitive interface, makes CoinSwitch the perfect app for beginners in the crypto space. But don't take my word for it. Just download CoinSwitch for free and try it out for yourself. If you'd like more information on cryptocurrencies, tune into A Show About Crypto with me, Rohan Joshi, my new adventure on IVM Podcasts. CoinSwitch, kuch to badlega.
How many of you are scrolling Instagram right now? Yes, like you are pretending to be multitasking. While listening to this episode, scrolling through Instagram is something so important that you need to be doing. Let me also ask you this. How many of you were scrolling Instagram just before you hit play on this episode? How many of you were scrolling through Instagram today while you were on a Zoom call, a work meeting, maybe even a phone call with your friend? You know, we're becoming a species in itself. The kinds that have earpods on or Bluetooth headphones on. And since your screen is almost always accessible, you can turn on multiple apps, especially Instagram, and continuously keep scrolling through it as if you have nothing better to do. Yes, you heard that last statement right. Do you not have anything better to do? Hi, I'm Chetna. I'm a positive action coach, and this is Say No to Drama. And that last question of mine, that question that I just asked you, do you really have nothing better to do other than to scroll Instagram? That question is me slicing through all the drama and noise you create around social media, especially Instagram. Let's look at it from a very practical and honest space. Scrolling through Instagram does absolutely nothing good for you. That's the truth. I mean, how many of you scroll through Instagram and actually absorb any information? Quite like maybe when you're reading the newspaper or reading a book or having an interesting conversation. How many of you actually scroll through Instagram and feel good about yourselves or your life? I mean, most of us feel like shit. That's the truth. Because we get so busy comparing ourselves to everyone else, and we get so busy saying, oh, look how lucky they are, completely disregarding the fact that they must have worked very hard to be living the life that they're living. But it's easier for us to say, oh, look how lucky they are. Oh, look, everything just works out for them, right? Scrolling through Instagram is not Instagram's fault or problem. It is your problem. It is a bad habit that you have cultivated and you are continuing to build. Now, this episode isn't about telling you what you already know. Everything that I've said and asked you about up until now, you already know. So then, what is this episode about? Well, practical solutions. Solutions to stop scrolling through Instagram. But the $1 million question, and yes, this is possibly even a $1 billion question, is that will you use these solutions? Will you actually act upon it? Will you make the effort? So while I let those questions rest within your conscious mind for a bit, here are your options on how to start breaking free of this terribly, terribly, terribly unhealthy habit of scrolling through Instagram. Option 1. If you are somebody who does not have any willpower, please delete the app every single day and reinstall it every evening. I learned this from a client of mine, and honestly, I think it's a brilliant solution. Yes, wake up in the morning, delete the app, reinstall it at the end of the day, use it for a little bit, delete it once again. Do not leave it on your phone, because if it's there, you're going to switch it on, right? If you have the willpower, then set up strict timings, and only at those times and for that duration are you allowed to use the app, which means 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the afternoon, 30 minutes early evening during your coffee break, and 30 minutes at night. I mean, you can do longer than 30 minutes. This is just something that I'm putting out there, right? Or you could even say, you know what, I won't look at it the whole day, and only in the evening for an hour or so I may use it. There you go. That is about how you can restrict yourself, right? Limit yourself from how much access you give yourself. What is the permission you are granting to use this app, right? Let's go to another aspect. And this one is about having your earpods on and then using the screen to do 5,000 other things. Because, oh my God, multitasking is so cool, right? I mean, everyone should be multitasking. And anybody who does not multitask is, a complete loser, right? You who are multitasking to do unnecessary things and wasting time and energy, you are the loser. Not that person who uses a phone like it is supposed to be used, which is to talk, maybe even to chat with somebody today given technology, right? Who does not have a chat going on WhatsApp while scrolling Instagram unnecessarily. Multitasking of that kind is wasteful. So, if you are somebody who is doing that, firstly, try not to use your earpods. Try to use the phone like it was meant to use. There's an inbuilt mic and speaker. Stick it up to your ear like we used to do in olden times. Secondly, if you do want to use your earpod because you have that many calls that you make and that many conversations that you have, make sure that your phone is kept on the table face down. Yes, the reason why you have a earpod is because you can walk around and move around a certain distance from your phone and it doesn't need to be in your hand with your eyes glued to the screen. The idea was to free up your hands. You are not freeing up your hands if you're holding on to your phone. Okay? So, if you're using earpods and you don't need to be using that screen because you don't have another conversation going on chat, or you aren't replying to any emails because, oh my God, all the multitasking, all conversations have to happen simultaneously, please keep your phone aside, face down. Your hand might itch, but you're better off counting your own fingertips over and over again than scrolling through Instagram. Okay, moving on to the third aspect, which is, what exactly are you scrolling through? Are you consuming information? Is anything that you are reading being absorbed? Or you're just in a sadistic mood and you just take some kind of pleasure in causing more drama in your life? For everyone who tells me, oh, but how do you keep Instagram aside and how do I keep my phone aside? It's very simple, guys. Put the phone down and use your hands to do other things. Write, read, paint, talk to people and use your hands to make some gestures when you talk. Body language. Keep your phone aside. Stop holding it in your hand, because as long as you are holding it in your hand, you are going to be tempted to scroll through Instagram. As for the content that you are consuming, instead of endlessly scrolling, when you do switch on Instagram, please have a list of 5 people, 5 accounts whose last post you want to check. Why? Because they post interesting things. They post things that are useful to you, even if it's just humor and it makes you laugh. Laughter is an extremely useful thing, my friend. So go ahead, go to the account of your favorite stand-up comedian and read their post. Go to the accounts of Bollywood and Hollywood news reporting and look at what your favorite celebrities are wearing. No problem. Go to New Yorker or Swaddle or She the People or any of these websites that give you something that stimulates you intellectually, gets you thinking on certain topics. Go to the accounts of your favorite influencers. Read their last post. Also, another thing that you can do, which is way, way, way better than just scrolling, is to hit like, is to leave a comment for the person, is to interact with that person. When your fingers are busy doing that and your mind is thinking about having a conversation with somebody, you're not going to feel like scrolling. Okay? So, better options. Interact with people on Instagram. It's supposed to be a community. So if there are people whose content you like, then like their post, share their post, leave a comment. It helps them too. And for anyone who comes onto my Instagram, that's a standing rule for you guys. Like, share, comment. Please, it helps me. It helps me reach out to more people. And if you are in a mood to just mindlessly surf, because yes, it happens to us. Sometimes we don't really want to go to any specific account. We just want to scroll through, just have something different that catches our eye, possibly get our mind off something, or we just don't have anything better to do and we are bored and we are just looking for some distraction. Well, go to Reels. Go to Reels, go to the Explore page and look for things that interest you. Even if it is celebrity fashion, the latest makeup tips, something to do with fitness, something to do with nutrition, jokes, quotes, anything. Go look up what you enjoy. I mean, honestly, the Reels feature is brilliant. There's so much of fun stuff. Look at cat and dog videos. That's fine. Scroll through those for a limited amount of time. Put a timeline to it. Say that I'm going to scroll and, view I don't know, cat and dog videos for the next 10 minutes or 15 minutes or maybe even 20 if that's what you need. But understand one thing, scrolling through Instagram is a bad habit. Habits are formed by indulging in certain actions repeatedly. Okay, they don't just happen by magic. It's not something that happened to you. It's something you did to yourself. Now, having said that, habits can also be changed. You can build another habit that is stronger than this current bad habit and thus make this one go away. You can make it fade away. You're not stuck with it for life. And you're not some helpless person sitting in a corner who has no control on their life. If that is you, then you need to DM me and book sessions with me because there's no need for you to live like that. Literally, that's the honest truth, okay? So if you are feeling not in control of your life, book a session. And how do you book a session? You DM me on Instagram. My handle is PositivityAngel, or you go to my website, chetnachakravarti.com. As for connecting with us at IVM, you can message us on Instagram and Twitter. Our handle is IVM Podcast. Also, a quick reminder, all previous episodes are available on the IVM Podcast app and website. Catch you guys on another episode soon.
Hi everybody, just wanted to ask everyone for a quick favor. We're running a brand survey right now and would really appreciate it if you could let us know what you think about the advertising on IVM. Go to ivmpodcast.com/survey and do let us know. As part of this, we'll be selecting 10 random participants and sending them some IVM swag, so do fill out those surveys.
Hey, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On Cyrus Says, Cyrus talks to journalist Amrit Raj about his new book, Indian Icon, a cult called Royal Enfield, and what inspired him to write it. On a show about crypto, Rohan asks comedian and artist Prasad Bhatt the question, can NFTs change an artist's life? Personhood legally means a rights-bearing body, but not all bodies have rights unless the law recognizes them as persons. On The Longest Constitution, Priya helps us understand what is a person. On The Habit Coach, Ashlyn answers a very interesting question. How can one become a better person when they feel broken? And on Marathi Kirkitun, Rajiv and Manik Deshmukh draws into the world of letters and sentimental value that they hold. Do follow us on social media. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And do follow us on YouTube. We have a number of different channels. You can find them on ivmpodcast.com/YouTube, where you'll be able to take a look at all of the channels we have. And finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Cred, Bank of Baroda, Quarter, CoinSwitch, Kuber, Slay Coffee, Intel, and Oxfam India. Thank you so much. You make this possible.